robotized pre-press, which is able to handle sleeves, apply double-sided tape, and also mount plates fully automatically. And this is, yeah, really a system where you have minimal waste in terms of operator handling, etc. But I will get into those details later. What we will start off with is a general company introduction, a little bit of our philosophies, and some key trends and challenges in the flexo industry and their implications. We are quite big in lean manufacturing and waste elimination, so we'll go a little bit into that. We present automation as a solution to the key trends and challenges that we have in the flexo industry, and then we'll talk a bit about our robotic Robocell, for which we won the Innovation Award. So I guess if everything's okay, I can start. Gilles, you can see the screen, you can hear me properly?
Yes, perfectly. Thank you.
Great, super. Okay, then I'll get started. As a maybe quick introduction, AV Flexologic is part of the Color Control Group. AV Flexologic itself is a 50-year-old company already, and we are part of a group which is flexo focused. It's a family-owned business by myself and my father, Piet Otten, who many of you will probably also know. And we are headquarters in the Netherlands. We have sales and support offices all around the world, from Thailand, US, Spain, Italy, and etc. And we have a large part of our production is in Eastern Europe, in Cluj-Napoca and Romania, where basically we are quite deep in our own supply chain. We're also building a new facility there. So we have AV Flexologic, all flexo, which is distributing consumable materials in the Benelux and Germany, UK mainly. Then we have Tech Sleeves, which is a new company. 5-6 years ago we started it. We are producing and selling flexo sleeves worldwide. Then we have Leapfrog, which is a 3D printing business. So which is the only one that's not let's say flexo based, but still somehow printing. We are based in Alphen aan den Rijn, obviously in the Netherlands, which is quite convenient for customers which are visiting us from all over the world, because it's quite close to Schiphol Airport. When they're, for example, on their way to Marcel from W&H, and they stop by AV Flexologic on the way there, if they fly into to Schiphol. We have 150 employees worldwide and growing. This is a bit of an older slide. I think we have over 1,500 automatic mounting machines now. In the world, we're really the global market leader by far in this technology. We invented automatic flexo plate mounting technology in the early 2000s, and we've been building our business on that. Our mission is to increase market share by being the best in technology and overall customer experience. And our vision is to continuously innovate by creating cutting-edge technology. And this is really what has made us the company which we are today, to continuously innovate, to always be looking for ways to improve our equipment, and to broaden our portfolio, and to help our customers eliminate waste in their production environment. What we've identified as key trends and challenges, we see higher quality demands from end customers. Lead times on print jobs, they're getting shorter, but also shorter print jobs are getting much more frequent. And you will all see this in the industry. But this can result into inconsistency across shifts, because there's more people needed in the pre-press department. At the same time, the staff is aging, retiring. It's really a skill in the old days to mount a plate. And those higher skill levels, they're getting harder and harder to come by. Putting pressure on the pre-press department also leads to safety and repetitive motion injuries. Putting more through a pre-press department can also result in wasted time on press that can be eliminated really upstream. And you see that the relative cost of production over the years of pre-press versus press is growing due to these trends. And as a result, the mounting department becomes the bottleneck. Now, incorporating into our basically business culture, both from a production and from a product technology standpoint, we really focus on lean. And many people say, hey, what really is lean? And we say lean is simple because lean is learning to see waste in any type of business process and eliminating that waste through continuous improvement. So we teach and train our people to see waste, and also we teach ourselves to see waste in our machines, how our machines operate. Every second counts in production output. And if you really look closely, that most business processes are 90% waste and only 10% value added work. And when you look at what is non-value adding versus value adding, we try to optimize the value adding work and to allow to eliminate the non-value adding work. When we look at a current value stream for a pre-press department, this in let's say traditional manual mounting operation, when actually the customers or the pre-press staff is mounting plates by hand, then the total production lead time per sleeve is quite high, and there's also potential for rework because again the positioning of the plate is operator dependent. When you compare a traditional manual mounting value stream to a automatic mounting value stream, you really see that you cut your time in sometimes even by 70–80% of a manual mounting process, and you really increase your value adding time per operator. Again, what is waste in your production? We, for example, mounting mistakes, which cause press downtime, which require excess processing. Then the operator has to pull the sleeve from the press and go back to pre-press. And during that time, the press is waiting for that sleeve to come back. And we present automation as a solution. Really, automating is creating the highest possible accuracy and consistency. Our latest machine, the FAM 3.0, the third generation fully automatic mounting machine, is able to position individual printing plates down to 2 or 3 microns, which is very, very tight. And it's up to 10 times faster than traditional manual plate mounting. And again, you have no operator dependency. And we will show a bit more in detail the fully automatic mounting machine in the next slides. So we really present automation is a solution to eliminate waste in the production department, in the pre-press department. You eliminate press downtime due to mounting mistakes, increase your productivity per operator, so you have less operator time required per mounted plate. Increase your press startup speed, so really reducing your changeover times, reducing waste material as well. At the same time, with automatic mounting, on the, for example, on the machine you see behind me, the SAM 2.0, you have detailed quality control and reporting. So after the mounting is done, you can also take a snapshot and a measurement of the mounted plates, so you can make sure that they are within specification before they go into press. And this is our, let's say, full range of wide web flexible packaging plate mounting machines. So starting with the FAM 3.0, third generation fully automatic mounting machine. We have over 100 of these machines worldwide. And like I said, robotic positioning, 2 micron, operator independent, every 30 seconds you mount a plate. The SAM 2.0, this is our, how would you say, bread and butter machine. This is really suitable for 80–90% of Flexo printers. It's an accessible machine. It obviously does automatic mounting. The operator really only has to place the plate on the mounting table. The machine takes over, does the positioning of the plate, and mounts the plate fully automatically. Then we have, let's say, the industry standard manual mounting machine, the MOM DD Plus Pro and the MOM DDS for the entry level. So we have really quite a wide range of equipment. Obviously, we have also on the narrow web and on the corrugated side, we have also different options of mounting machines. But if we really look at the wide web flexible packaging innovation, the Robocell offers the complete robotization of the pre-press department. So we have sleeve handling, tape application, and plate loading, as well as mounting those plates on the FAM 3.0. So the FAM 3.0, which I showed you before, this machine can be placed into the Robocell, and the robot can be loading those sleeves into the FAM. We have different configurations of the Robocell. Standalone robo tape, that's level 1, where we're actually manually loading the sleeve into the system. But you have the advantage of fully automatic tape application. We have spiral tape application. So basically you start at the same angle as you finish. So you have 0 tape waste. There's no cutting onto the sleeve. There's no air inclusions, and obviously no operator that is manually applying that tape. Then the next level is robo tape plus robo sleeve. So operator puts a sleeve card with the full job into this cell. Robot takes the sleeve and then automatically applies the tape. And when the sleeve is taped, puts back that sleeve into the sleeve card. And then level 3, full Robocell is putting the sleeve card into the system. The robot takes the sleeve, applies the tape, puts it in the mounting machine. Mounting machine mounts the plate, and then the sleeve is placed back into the sleeve card, fully taped and mounted. So yeah, some features which I just explained. I'm going to quickly show you a video of the different features and options of the Robocell. So it can also load the adapters. So we have a separate adapter station for different internal diameters and lengths. The system can also accommodate different lengths of sleeves within the system. So if you, for example, you have a 1300 and a 1700 wide press, you can accommodate both into the cell. So now it's loading the adapter into the taping station. We also have different taping tools. So for customers which have multiple tape hardnesses, densities, for example, if you have your process colors and your solids, you need a different tape. We can real-time change the tape tool using a tool change system, as you can see here. We have the ability to go up to 4 different taping tools. So now you see the robo sleeve part actually loading the taped sleeve into the FAM in the back. We see this system has become very popular, especially in areas where it's hard to find operators, customers which have 3, 4 presses or more, and which are growing essentially. You can see the robot again putting a sleeve onto the taping station, and in the back you see the FAM actually mounting plates. So while the robot is handling sleeves and applying the tape, in the other side, the FAM 3.0 is mounting plates. So the system, depending on how many plates per sleeve, can do basically every 1.5 minutes a sleeve, applying tape and also mounting plates. So now you see the robot applying the tape in the spiral form. So we're actually also rewinding the backing foil back onto the robot, as you see. We're cutting the tape at an angle. So the trick is we are cutting through the tape, but not through the liner. And thereby we are able to also make sure that the tip is on the right location, front and back of the sleeve. We can also tell the robot where to start and where to stop. So in case you have maybe 3-plate job, but only for one color, only plates on the edges of the sleeve, you can skip the middle part of the tape. We are now an official ABB also robot integrator because of this development, and yeah, there's, let's say, more possibilities also for the future to develop further. So we're proud to have won the FEA Flexo Innovation Award We are, let's say, gunning for more in the next years to come. The system is now, we have the 4th system going to be installed this year, and so far the feedback has been really excellent. So some advantages, what I said before, eliminating tape waste due to spiral taping. So you use one tape width, which is a division of the mother roll of tape. We have certified both TESA and 3M for this robot. You eliminate air bubbles, you don't have any overlaps, you have no more cutting onto the sleeve because you're doing the tape cutting in the robot itself. So you reduce a lot of operator related, also press downtime. The gap, we have, this was one of the big challenges for us to make sure that the gap with the spiral is within 0.5 millimeters. We have done many press trials at various customers, both in Europe, but also in USA. And we have found that as long as the maximum tape gap is 0.5 millimeter, you do not see it in the print. You actually only see it and it's 1 millimeter, and that's why we say 0.5. That's on the safe side. And actually the gap closes when you start printing as well. So yeah, in a nutshell, this is really the next level for us in innovation. But at the same time, it feels that we're only just getting started because there's now so many requests for further levels of automation with robotic sleeve handling, for example, sleeve storage, that we are very excited to go to the next phase in Flexo. Typical business case of robotape, robosleeve, for example, you see you save a lot on taping mistakes, operator labor time, essentially, because the machine doesn't require an operator to apply the tape, which can sometimes take a few minutes per sleeve, and reduce sleeve damage. We all know those sleeves which have been cut with a sharp blade, and you see a lot of sleeve damage. You totally eliminate that, so you really also save on your sleeves. So annual savings and ROI can be up, let's say, 12 to 24 months in some cases. Bryce Corporation is a large US-based company. They actually have purchased the first Robocell, and that system is now running there. And we've been very lucky to have them as a development partner, and we are very proud to have them as a leading customer.
André? Hi.
Perfect. So this is the FAM 3.0, third generation fully automatic mounting machine. And actually this video we just took yesterday, so we're just going to quickly show you. It's very easy. Load the sleeve. Press start, and you see the plates are on the conveyor belt. So in case this is a standalone FAM 3.0. Put the plates on the conveyor belt, load the sleeve. The system does the rest. So it's using automatic cameras. We've actually used very high-speed linear motor cameras in this patented machine now. As you can see now, the machine is positioning the plate. Using image recognition, it's measuring the location of the mounting marks. The robotic mounting table is correcting that position. Then the machine starts to mount the plate. Cylinder comes down. There's a second pressure roller which will mount the top part of the plate, and at the same time, the next plate is already being brought into the machine. So you can really see the speed. Every 30 seconds, the system is mounting a plate within a few micron accuracy without any operator intervention. Again, plate is in position, cylinder comes up, top pressure roller comes down, we'll mount the top part of the plate, drops down, mounts the bottom part. And the nice thing is with automatic mounting, after the mounting is done, you can also do a fully automated quality check. So then the sleeve goes back up, cameras go back to the mounting marks, and then they make a snapshot, but also a measurement, and they tell the operator that the plate is mounted within specification. So you never have a situation where a job goes to press and the plate is not mounted correctly, because you're actually able to, well, first of all, make sure that the plate is mounted accurately using automatic mounting, but also doing a quality check of that mounting process. So again, 30 seconds mounting time per plate. This is, like I said, the third generation fully automatic mounting machine. So we've incorporated a lot of new things. Actually, the machine is being redesigned from the ground up, both mechanically and software, camera-based system. We have a lot of patents now on our image recognition recipe-based system. We have also digital calibration patent, which makes sure that plates which are long and narrow are always still mounted accurately top and bottom. We have a pickup unit which is using vacuum cups, linear motors which are able to position the cameras extremely fast, but also with an extremely high absolute positioning accuracy. We have a split conveyor belt on this machine, which is able to identify if you have a QR code or a data matrix code on the bottom of the plate. So the machine can also do plate ID verification. So when the plate is coming into the machine, you can check that it's the right plate, so you can mount it in the right location. And instead, for example, if you're putting the wrong plate from the wrong color, that it will tell you, and you make sure you don't have a wrongly mounted plate going into press. So again, saving that precious press downtime. So what we explained before, the machine is compatible with the robot. It's also backwards compatible. So if you get a farm first or robot first, the two can always be synchronized at a later stage. QR code compatibility, like I explained, for plate ID verification, automatic repeat detection, and also a magnet sensor available for identifying the zero positions for the sleeves, and EasyReg, last but not least, Marcel, to make sure that when you're using the WNH EasyReg label, the machine can also detect that center mark, which then the press picks up. So you basically mount from the EasyReg label and you are good to go. We have complete in-house production. So we have now 7 automated CNC machines for our production parts, our frames. We're building also a new factory where we have powder coating in-house. And the reasons for this is that we want to make sure that our quality is 100% ensured. We are not dependent on sub-suppliers for part availability. And we have been very lucky to have been in this position in the last 12 to 18 months because we had no real supply chain issues as a company. And again, so we have a deep in-house production, so we can ensure quality and lead times. We have a high focus on lean, really from the shop floor all the way to the top management, or rather the other way around. It's really important for us in the company. So we have sales representatives all over the globe as well. That was it from AV Flexologic side. I hope I kept it within, with almost 20 minutes. I see we did 26, but I guess we have then 4 minutes for questions and answers.
Yeah, thank you, Martijn. And once again, congratulations on winning this award in the UK for this. What I've seen now is cutting edge technology innovation, literally almost.
Yeah.
And I've been monitoring the chat, but so far it's empty. So it seems that you've been very clear. But if there are any people who still would like to raise a question to Martijn, unmute yourself and throw it in the box.